Angry guy here, and women are crying over chads who broke their hearts, and our furious passport bros are leaving. Oh, cry me a. So, women women crying over chads who broke their hearts, their furious passport bros are leaving. Not to say that any of you guys actually care, because you are picking up your passports and you're getting the heck out of there, and that's really all that matters.
They don't know how to choose men.
There was a time when I shifted gears whenever someone would say, "Oh, you really intimidate me. Like, you seem like a strong woman. You seem like a solid person. That really intimidates me." And what I used to do is I used to put myself in a box. I used to take it down a few notches. And then every single fucking time, I would let these people into my life and love them with the beautiful heart that I have and make them my friend, or, start a relationship with these people. They would turn their fucking back on me because they were jealous. So now when someone says to me, "You're really intimidating," I say, "Good," because that just shows me that you've put me in a category than what you think you are. It doesn't mean I'm behind. I'm still going to treat the same way. I treat absolutely everyone with the kind heart that I do have. But you have just exposed yourself. You just told on yourself that you cannot reach the level that I'm at. So politely keep your space. Don't try to enter my life because you can't keep up. And that's not being mean. That's the standard that you set for yourself as a human being.
I agree with this woman to some extent. As a man, it doesn't matter how you look, whether you're attractive or average. Never, ever, underestimate yourself in front of a woman. Remember, she is a human being just like you, with the same needs, so why feel less than someone who is no better than you? This I have no they come out with such foolishness. You can never tell a woman she is intimidating, because she is putting you down, something that the Chad's woman likes. It's that
Guys, men, this is this is the biggest problem that Sims have created. But you have to also understand that we live in a society today where men are very cautious around women. Men are extremely cautious because a woman can destroy a man's life. So women, a lot of women, they see a man approach them and they think this man doesn't have confidence, and that's not it. It's not that the guy doesn't have confidence. It's just that the guy is literally approaching a woman like, please don't hurt me. It's like it's literally like when you see women at the gym like saying men are harassing them because this guy is staring at me, he's eye graping me. Oh my gosh, he just eye graped me. I just got eye graped at the gym. Like, it's absolute insanity, right? So when you have men today that are looking at women that are still willing to have anything to do with a woman, a lot of men, if they're not a total Chad or Tyrone, they're gonna approach a woman from a position like, please don't harm me. Like, I mean you no harm. I just want to talk. If you're interested, cool. If you're not, I'll walk away. But a lot of women misinterpret that. They see it as weakness. And it's not weakness. Unfortunately, it's an environment that women have created where men are afraid to express themselves freely around women because women will take it as might take it differently. See, ultimately, women want men who are assertive. They want men who are not afraid to to take to do what they want, to take what they want, to talk to the girl and say, listen, I like you, I want you, and that's what's up. You know, to make the first move, to kiss the girl. Do you remember like the Little Mermaid, like la 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 la, kiss the girl, in 2023, guys? Do you realize in 2023 they would say that Ariel was potentially the victim of of this guy, like this white male took what he wanted, like literally, like, you remember like that scene out of the Little Mermaid where she's sitting with she has her leg, she's with the prince, and like they're singing the kiss the girl, and the prince needs to go kiss Ariel. They would say in 2023 that Ariel didn't consent. Ariel did not consent. She could not give a verbal consent. So at no point did she consent. You guys realize, like, seriously, like, looking at the Little Mermaid, one of the greatest movies ever made from our childhood, you know, based on the feminist interpretation, based on the interpretation of women today, women would say that that movie was an example of grape culture. They would literally try to hashtag me too the prince in that movie. All right. And then they would go after her father, talking about that he's an example of the patriarchy that they need to smash, right? Her father and the prince is an example of toxic of the patriarchy, because he, for example, the king should never be wielding that kind of power. All right. And they would also empathize with Ursula, saying that is because of toxic masculinity why women end up hurting one another and doing these things to each other, because of the way men have treated women throughout history. So they should not look down upon Ursula. They shouldn't attack Ursula. They should be going after the root of the cause. They should be going after after the root of the issue, which is the patriarchy under the sea. Guys, they would literally go after the Little Mermaid, and they would say that there is a patriarchy under the sea, and you need to smash the patriarchy under the sea. You see what I'm talking about? Men are no longer men. Men can no longer be men. Men are afraid to be men. So it's hard. This is why it's so imperative that you go overseas, where you can still be a guy. Like, you can initiate. It's so different. Like, literally, our manliness, our very essence of being men is being ripped out from us. It's being torn out from us. Okay, and that's the way they want it. They've created these passive, almost submissive beta males. All right, they've in many ways, men have been mentally castrated by society. Our natural instincts of reaction, of courting, of being assertive and so forth. It's just they've ripped that away from us. So now you have alpha females and beta males, where women in society are the alphas, and men in society have become the betas, because women wield so much power that they're powerful victims, and men are terrible victimizers. Men are, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Men have to wake up and realize enough is enough. And by the way, guys, if you're enjoying my content, please subscribe to my channel. If you already have, thank you so much for doing so. Please turn on notifications if you already haven't. And also, please like the video, because it tells YouTube you're liking the video and you want to see more videos from me. So YouTube will then show you more videos in your suggested videos, as well as on your homepage. Guys, women are crying over Chads who broke their hearts, and they're furious password bros are leaving. But ultimately, they have no one to blame but themselves. And the irony is that these women, they may be looking for Plan B guys, but they're going to still keep sleeping with Plan S guys. It's kind of crazy, because, like, in Japan, like, when you have the way they do ranking systems in anime, I don't know if it's just an anime, but they literally have a ranking system. Like, there's S tier, which is like the highest tier. It's basically like the super tier. Like in Naruto, you have S tier, or in Hunter x Hunter, I think you have S tier, and it's basically S tier is like it's above, like, A is like the best of the best, and then S is like this ultra class of super ninjas. Like, A is like S is just like off the charts. And the thing is, in S, when it comes to women, there's Plan S guys, Plan A guys, Plan B guys, Plan C guys, and Plan D guys. Plan S guys are guys that women are never going to marry. Those guys are Plan Sex guys. Those are the guys, the Chads, the Tyrones, that women these are the guys these are the men that women actually love. These are the men that actually have their hearts. See, like these guys, they don't even need money. It's not about money with these guys. It's about dick. They love these guys because these guys are dicks and these guys give them good dick, and they love that. And as a result of that, these women, they'll go to great lengths for these guys. It's these women will get married to a Plan B guy, and then go have children and deliberately get pregnant by a Plan S guy, and then let the beta male believe that the children are his, so that he raises the children. And these women know that the child is not his. They know that the child is not his, but they do it deliberately. Like, men, this is something about men. Like, men have to be honorable, but when it comes to women, like, I'm just gonna be honest. Don't, as a man, like, don't be too committed. Like, if you have a good wife, love your wife and value the time with her. You have a great, like, even a Filipina. Like, you go and you get yourself a Filipina. Don't misunderstand. It can come to an end. All right. And even you can get the greatest. You can have a great Filipina, and it comes to an end. But the reason why I still suggest, why I tell men to still go and have a relationship, is because you're going to get utility out of her. So by the time that you're with her, it's often worth it. You're going to get peace. You're going to have a couple of years, maybe 5, 10 years of peace, sometimes even 20 years of peace. So she's going to give you utility. You're going to get utility out of her. And by the time, you guys break up, you've had so much peace, you're able to focus on other things in your life. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So you guys actually, so you will get value out of the Filipina, even good, but she's still a chick. And these women, like, there's something inside of them. Like, at some point, they'll even when they have everything, they'll suddenly decide that they want more and they deserve more, and they'll just go ballistic and they'll take off. And one of the nasty things with Filipinos is they'll just stop speaking to you. They'll completely shut down. Like, when they decide that they're going to divorce you, like, you're getting divorced, they'll stop speaking to you. It's not just that. They also have this thing called tampo, where if they get angry with you, they won't talk to you. And you have to learn how to deal with that as well. I'm going to be putting together a package for you guys that's going to teach you everything you need to know when you're going overseas and how to deal with all of these things. And I'm going to be doing all of that. That's something I'm working on privately. But just things like that. You have to understand the culture, you have to understand the behavior, the mental state, things like that. And then you're able to really take advantage of the culture. You're able to really take advantage of everything the Philippines and places like Thailand and so forth have to offer, once you know what to expect. And I'm going to help you with that, guys. But anyway, oh my gosh, it's just absolutely ridiculous. Women crying over chads who broke their hearts are furious passport bros. They're leaving. And you know what? Too bad for them. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. We'll talk there. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and cheers.